Alright, so here's the build. You actually have two different things for you have a number here, your cards, and the dealer cards here, and then you can hit with this button. The dealer stands back behind here and activates all the three players' hands. Everything's kind of messy right now. This is essentially the brains of the Blackjack machine. So just idea, say we're doing player 1, I would activate player 1's station. And now he's active. I would go ahead and deal him 2 cards. Here's the first one, we wait. So his first card was somehow a 12, kind of the server lags a little bit, so it causes it not to work properly. I'll deal his second hand now. So now he has a 19, he should probably hold on that. We'll say that he did hold, and I'll go ahead and turn him off. Then we come over to the next guy, turn him on. Go ahead and deal his hand now. Got a 6 for the first card. And then his hand is 16. We'll go ahead and would ask him if he would like to hit or to stay. Let's say he decided to hit. He could go ahead and hit right here. More than likely he'll bust on this, but he didn't, so he'll probably choose to hold right there. And then I'll go ahead and turn him off, and then we'll say there's not a third player, but now I want to draw. Go ahead and take 2 cards there. So obviously I would hit on that, but I'd have to stand at 17 or up. And essentially the house wins on this one. I'll go ahead and show you a bust as well. So if you were to go over 21, it automatically indicates a bust. And then once the game is over, you just reset, and it resets everyone's values, and you can start the game over. They can also hand their payment through this this box here. But a little bit of how this works is when you press the hit button, this little thing will cycle here up to 21. It cycles in a one second here. It cycles in a 35-second just loop. And this will cycle 21 times, and each time it cycles, it sends a pulse into here, which sends it to all 10 of these RAND switches. It cycles into their increment counter. I have each one of them set to a 5. These RAND switches essentially race to 5. Whoever hits 5 first will then send a signal to this blocker, so it no longer sends signals to any other of the RAND switches. And I have these in order 1 through 10. So on this one, a 9 had 1, so it'll send a signal to block all the other RAND switches, go up into here. And then these are supposed to be, like I said, with the server lag, these are supposed to be 2 through 10, but the very first one, it just sends 1 for 1. But This thing sends 2 pulse once it gets a signal, so it'll send 2 pulses through there for the number 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously 10 sends 10 pulses through here, which goes in and sends it through to the counter. The increment counter will send 10 pulses, making it a 10. And the way that I switch between players is when this is player 1. Once I turn this on, it blocks everybody's signal except for player 1's, and then player 1 will get the signal only for his counter, and that way none of the other counters go up. And then this is for the blocking of the hit button, so they can't accidentally hit on someone else's turn. And then all this is a reset for everything. It just is wired up to all the counters on their reset function and clears the game, so you can start a new game. There's definitely a lot more to work on for this. Make it a little bit more house advantage, but I'm not sure quite how to factor that in yet, as I'm not. I understand electricity, but I'm not that good at electricity. So if you have any questions, just put them in the comments.